This is our fresh homemade pita bread recipe. Start by sieving the whole wheat flour through a fine mesh sieve into a medium bowl. You can discard any of the remaining bran, those dark reddish colored flakes, or feel free to save it for other recipes. Add your bread flour to the bowl along with the yeast and salt and whisk to combine. Place the olive oil, honey, and water into a second bowl. Then whisk together until the honey dissolves. Add half of the flour to this water mixture and stir with a whisk until a smooth batter forms. At that point, you can add the remaining flour and whisk or knead by hand until the dough is uniform and no dry flour remains. Cover the bowl with a damp towel or cling film and let sit for 30 minutes. When it's done sitting, gently knead the dough in the bowl until it tightens, which should take about 10 to 20 seconds. Gather the dough into a smooth ball, then cover it with a damp towel or cling film and let it sit at about 24 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 to 2 hours. Once that's done, transfer the dough to a lightly floured surface and using a digital scale for accuracy, divide it into roughly 8 100-gram pieces. Shape each piece into a tight, smooth ball and pay special attention to sealing up the seams on the underside as tightly as possible. Drizzle the now empty dough bowl with olive oil, then dip each dough ball into the bowl and use your hands to evenly coat the exterior in oil. Transfer the dough balls to a lightly oiled dough box, making sure they are seam side down. Cover the box tightly, then refrigerate for 8 to 24 hours. The next day, fire up your oven, aiming for 370 degrees Celsius or 700 degrees Fahrenheit on the pizza stone inside. You can use your Ooni infrared thermometer to quickly and accurately check the temperature. To prepare for our pitas coming out the oven, set a cooling rack over a rim baking sheet and drape a clean kitchen towel over it. Take your dough balls and one at a time, cover both sides in flour using a shallow bowl. Transfer the pita ball over to a well-floured surface, seam side down. Then pat the dough into 4-inch rounds of even thickness using your palm and fingertips. Roll the dough into an 8-inch round, adding more flour to both sides of the dough to prevent sticking. Remove any excess flour from the disc, then transfer it to an unfloured pizza peel. Don't forget to keep the seam side down. Launch the pita into the oven, setting it as far away from the flame as possible. If your oven has one, close the door. Cook until the pita puffs completely, about 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Using a turning peel, rotate the pita to promote an even browning on the upper surface, then remove from the oven. Transfer your pita to the cooling rack and cover it with a towel, which will help prevent them from drying out or getting soggy. Then rinse and repeat this process for your other pitas. You can let the pitas to cool at room temperature or keep them as a tasty snack for later. They can be saved for up to 2 days or serve them immediately and enjoy.